everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Ironmouse is clearing the air and, in a way, fighting back. Today, we're talking about her, which is, she's a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico, veteran of the industry, debuted in August 2017. She's done a lot of things since then. She, joined VShojo. She actually was a founding member of VShojo. She has done a lot of things for the Immune Deficiency Foundation because she has CVID herself, and she has been a spokesperson for that agency, for that group, that charity, as well as just trying to be positive and push positivity in the community, which I absolutely love her for. Next, we're going to go with this. If you remember, Cry For Me was a big issue that she had been going through with the discography of her whole thing being ruined by a troll that was doing this on both here, Spotify, and on YouTube Music. The Ironmouse discography was all messed up. Now, you can see, Cry For Me was here. Back in the day, when this whole thing happened, Cry For Me was not there. It was not even in the top 10. This is around what you would expect for Cry For Me, because it's a very popular one. In fact, if it hadn't been hit, it probably would have been double this number or more. Just seeing how her other ones have done, it probably would have been double this number, because it got this number was grabbed after it came back. So that means that it's probably millions more that were lost. Here's the thing that I was talking about when it came to the YouTube Music. It's like, what's going on with Ironmouse top song, YouTube Music? They are all gone. Like a lot of things, like Cry For Me was removed, was copyright hit by a troll, as I mentioned before, on YouTube Music, and that troll song was put on YouTube Music, and it was used as a way to kind of muddy or crapify her discography. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, I'm sure Team Mouse is on the case, though. They were on the case. She had her lawyers and everybody else involved to try to get that, gone through the whole process, going through the whole process. Same thing with Shido Beats, who was the one who helped her make the song and everything. Next, we're going to be moving on to another situation that she was in. She just can't catch a break recently, and it really does suck because she's a very positive creator. Found this comment on a TikTok calling Ironmouse lollybait, of all things, lollybait, and then using this image as lollybait. What the hell kind of fourth graders did brother go to school with? This is the image used. This is a adult, in my opinion. It looks like an adult. At worst, you could say it's like a 17-year-old high school student or something like that. At worst, if you did want to go through the whole thing of trying to, the extreme stretch of saying that it is trying to get people looking at an underage person or whatever. I don't see it. Like, what kind of fourth graders are you thinking about here? When down here it says, can we be serious for a second? Her avatar looks like fresh out of fourth grade. What the heck is going on there? What kind of brain are you going through? And like I said, it's more an impeachment on what people are thinking when they say these things. It impeaches more their thoughts, like they're having dirty thoughts, and they're thinking of fourth graders. It seems like that's just my thoughts, though, on this whole thing. Bro said, can we be serious? Brother, are you serious? Fourth grader be looking like that? What fourth grader be looking like that? After all of that garbage that was going through, and I will call it what it is, garbage, in my opinion. We have this, that she started, talking about tweets and other things that were being said about her, and going through everything and kind of, putting it all to rest, at least saying that she's going to be doing something. And here, let us listen into it.
Listen, here's the thing. If I could find at least one person for every 10 people that do not like me, if I could find one person that enjoys it, that's good for me. There's always going to be at least one person that's going to vibe with it, and that's okay, Because just remember, when I do stuff, I do it for people that vibe with what I'm doing and people that like what I'm doing. And
love this. Personally, I love this. I love this way of thinking. I just love it.
That's who I do it for. I don't do it for anybody else. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You know what I mean? If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But this is where I ask you. This is where I ask you. Carajo, ¿por qué tú estás? Why? Like, if you don't like it, why you lost in the sauce? If you don't like it. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, why?
She almost went full Puerto Rican on us. You can hear her accent coming out immediately. Yeah, she's absolutely Puerto Rican there.
Why are you all up in it? You know what I mean? Something you want to tell to the class, bro? Something you want to tell the class, man? Is there something you want to tell the class?
Hey, Mousy, I have some sad news. We just discovered my grandfather is addicted to Viagra. No one is taking it harder than Grandma.
Oh God, Grandma's taking it so hard. Grandma's taking his comment, and then like if I go into if I go and they'll post the hate comment, and then like if I go into if I go into their account and check their replies, every single comment is a hate comment directed at me. Every single one, and I'm talking like hundreds upon hundreds. I say, bro, this person just on the computer all day, just are you okay? I don't know. I think you love me. I don't know, man. It seems like you talk about me all day. So, I think you love me. That's okay.
Mouse,
I think you
if
love
we
me.
like it or not isn't important. The only thing that really matters is whether you yourself likes it. The rest of the universe can go hang.
I don't know. I think you love me. It's okay, buddy. I don't know.
I love that. I absolutely love the personality she has. This is a positive way of fighting back. It's saying, hey, you are obsessed with me in one way or another. She's not saying it this way, but it's like you're obsessed with her in one way or another. You obviously like what she's doing enough to actually look there and spend the effort, or at least, you know, you're into her enough to spend the effort to do something negative. In my opinion, why not do something positive instead? But she's like, hey, you probably like me in one way or another, just maybe I didn't pay attention to you. that's my opinion. Maybe she didn't pay attention to them. Maybe, I don't know. But it is obsessive to go this far. But I do absolutely love the way she's hitting back in this. She's not being like, hey, you're a creepy jerk, you're this, you're that, the other. It's like, hey, you are very obsessed with me in one way or another. I think you like me. I think you like me instead. And killing them with kindness kind of thing. That is one way that Ironmouse has always been. She's not the type of person to really bring negativity into things. Sometimes, yeah, she'll feel bad. Sometimes, yeah, she'll be down and things like that. But in my opinion, she is not the type of person to really bring any negativity. And like he says, she's going to be doing it for the people who do vibe with it. Same thing that I do. But I am way different than her in the sense I'm much, much, much tinier. I am a flea in the whole wide universe compared to her. But I do try to keep that same positivity because of people like her that have shown me, yeah, just be positive. Just, you know, push forward and do it for the people that like you. People who hate you, well, they're always going to be there. And if they hate you enough to keep talking about you, well, that's another way of them doing their own thing. But let them do their own thing. Don't be affected by them. Don't really let it hit you. But instead, do some positive things and put positive energy out there. And just, this is one way that no one can say that she's sending harassment towards anyone else. By doing it this way, if people do harass, it is absolutely not on her. If people do send things like that, absolutely not on her. And I will say one thing: the people that I've mentioned here, things that I've shown here, if you know who did it, don't go harass them. Just let them be. They're living their life however they want to live it. For me, seems miserable, but whatever. Let them do what they're gonna do. Very happy that Mouse is being positive like that, and let's keep that positivity going towards her and in the community, in the VTuber community overall. She is coming back, as we're talking about Bunny GIF, otherwise known as BunnyAyu. She was a VTuber for a while. She left because there were some issues, and I'll go over those real quick with you. And then we're going to go over what is happening now, what she's doing, what's coming back, all that stuff. So we're going through first BunnyAyu. That's where I first found out about the whole situation when she first decided to mention it. I believe it was last year in December. And she started her BunnyAyu side account. Well, she has her BunnyAyu side account since 2023. This is the one for the VTuber. As you can see, it has a whole new look now. Something brand new for her. And this is the drama that was surrounding her back when 2 years ago in 2023 when things happened. As far as I remember, it was a main accusation that led to a wave of other people coming out against Bunny GIF was that she was just being very mean, very evil. Basically, she was a bully who would ostracize people from her cosplay group by going to folks those people interacted with, Twitter, streams, etc., would speak badly about those people she didn't like to the ones they interacted with behind their backs. And Lena Lazar was one of the people that got affected by this. She was supposed to be working with Bunny to make the figure, and then because of incident, Bunny would later try to claim she was being scammed out of her money by Lena to everyone who would listen. Those false statements would get parroted by Admiral Baru, another person that got cancelled for the whole thing, who believed Bunny, and he helped spread the message to content creators he was friends with. She basically tried to ruin Lena Lazar, and other people's lives by making it so that they couldn't interact with anyone. as far as I remember. Bunny had already been slowly making a transition to doing more IRL content anyways, along with the VTuber streams before the drama happened. When the VTuber community turned against her, Lena, also a VTuber, Bunny disappeared for a couple of months, and when she reemerged, it seemed she was only doing IRL content for a while. And she had only been doing IRL content for several years now. And this is where we started hearing her come back. This person, remember, do not harass this person. Do not harass anybody that I'm talking about. Absolutely do not harass anybody that I'm talking about. Even BunnyAyu. You can criticize. You can absolutely criticize. Because even with me, I say constructive criticism will always be brought. If you're just talking shit, you're gonna get, your messages aren't gonna get through. But if you are, and for most people, this is gonna be the way. If you go, it's better catching bees with honey instead of other ways. You catch them with honey. So remember, this person here was just doing their job. They're just doing a commission that they're being paid for. They ended up getting a lot of hate for this, and I never understand why that happens to artists. They don't really choose. Well, they can choose who they're going to be going with, but hey, when you have to pay the bills, she's paying you thousands of dollars to do this. In most cases, you do it. You're not involved with the drama itself. You most likely she had no idea this drama was even happening, the drama from 2023, because unless you were chronically in the VTuber community like myself, and very into the VTuber community like myself at the time, and still now, you wouldn't know about it. So she did this. This is one of the things she showed, the full rigging that she did a really good job rigging. And then she showed some more rigging here with the mascot, the VTuber mascot or whatever it is, debuting the model with a cute little bunny bun. So yes, doing a really good job. That's a really good asset that you've added there, and really good rigging in my opinion. Let's move on to the main star of the show though. I just wanted to show you that to kind of give you an idea of where people are starting to get their issues. People had issues with this rigger, which is I don't understand. Let's go on to the main crux of the whole thing, which is BunnyAyu. She says she was going to be returning on January 16th, 2026 at 7 p.m. CT, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is on a Friday. And it says, I'm so excited. Baru, the main person involved in also the main stuff that I mentioned here. Baru spread lies, and Baru, of course, is happy that she's going to be back because they're friends, and he actually helped her create the lies that, spread the lies. Maybe he believed her, maybe he actually knew there were lies. I don't know. I don't really read people's minds that way. It just is what it is. But, yeah. So a lot of people are also very happy that she's back. Looking forward to it. Excited to see her debut as a VTuber. So we're just going to forget this person actually did, pretty bad stuff. To actually people, it's not a cinder situation, what they were thinking of saying. This person actually did harmful stuff, as was shown here in this twit longer here. And the post is actually temporary and available. It was probably made unavailable by somebody, but the twit longer was something that was shortened down here, TLDR, of what she actually did. It says, so excited to see you again. It says, not gonna miss it for the world. A lot of people. It says, not like this. I want to see the real person of you, the real version of you. But streams with animation is entirely too alluring. The animation's good, and some people are throwing the gifts that it's awesome. Let's go. A lot of people have been supporting, and also sometimes people will hide replies that are more critical of the whole thing. Let me see if there are any hidden replies. No hidden replies, so that's actually good. No hidden replies. Just wanted to double check. But she also continued. She also continued is a better way of saying it. Here with going live tomorrow, 7 p.m. Same thing there with a new look that is very much focused on a certain area, if you know what I mean. Let's take a look at the quote retweets of this thing real quick. I don't want to make it too long. I think news would happen when Cinder made her 1,000-page docu JC, and that is the main one there. People are kind of, this person is like, oh my god, I knew this was going to happen. After that, people are like, after Cinder was able to make a comeback, and I don't have any problem with Cinder making a comeback, because, that's her community and her things that she's doing. Same thing here. The issue is, at the very least, one thing Cinder has above her is at the very least she apologized. So, and from what I've been hearing from people that are in her community, she's trying to make changes. I haven't really watched her content, and I'm not really going to be watching Ayu's content, but it remains to be seen if she's actually going to be making any changes. And it's like, this is not a good look to just move on like that. I mean, if something happens to you and you move on, it's usually a good thing. If you do things and you move on without acknowledging it, it's a bad thing. You know, in general, when you do stuff like this, sometimes you can ignore drama and ignore things that hit you when it's smaller stuff. But when it's stuff like this, where you're actually being a mean girl, doing high school level stuff, and actually trying to get someone canceled, trying to get someone hurt like this, and you just ignore it, when you're actually doing physical, like pretty much physical harm, and doing harm to someone else's livelihood, and doing harm to someone by spreading rumors and making sure that people ostracize them, when you do something this bad and you ignore it, that's a problem. Among various VTuber groups, there is Floratelier. It is a new EU-based VTuber group and not an agency, a grouping of different VTubers, kind of like what happens with Densetsu.exe or, you know, any of the other girls, the Beasties and things like that have happened. They're not an agency per se, but they are a group. They have already decided to show off at the very least, the silhouettes of their 5 girls. Coming soon, now that you have met all of our flowers, you're ready to fall in love with them. EU-based indie girl group Floratelier will debut early in 2026 in a garden near you. What would you like from Atelier? Take a look here. We are independent EU-based VTuber idol group. It's not based on VTuber, not a classic VTuber agency. All of our members have their own IP, have the full ownership of their content, find more about who we are and our goals. 5 members, debut. We are not an agency. We hope to create music, unique content, and events for you, and hope to build a strong community together. Please support us in the future endeavors. This is awesome. It's pretty much like a Densetsu thing. Meet our founder. While you might not be able to meet our new flowers yet, we can tell you about our founder, Camille. Do you have any questions for her? This is the founder. They wanted to create a cohesive group, collaborative and supportive approach. Camille decided to found Floratelier and search for like-minded individuals who would build something greater than the sum of its parts. Camille is a variety content creator and singer, and with over 4 years of VTubing under her belt, in VTubing world, it's a lot. 4 years is a lot. You'd think it wouldn't be too much. 4 years, like in the sense of content creation, some people have been around for 20 years or whatever, but 4 years in VTuber world, that's quite a bit. She wants to see the garden flourish. She wants to do these things. These next ones are, you know, Sunflower, Clumsy Idols, to worm, wiggle, glide straight into your heart, creates a variety of content and loves to chat, cook, and sing while watching videos with her community. Next one, Morning Glory. So these are each flowers. Sunflower is one, Morning Glory is the other. Bratty but sweet, this member always thinking about new ideas to make you smile. Are you ready for her to become your sweet idol? And I'll leave this here for a little bit. You guys can pause it if you want to see the full thing, and then come back when you are, you know, finished. But I'll just give you a short thing of it. Basically, Morning Glory is known for her VTuber concerts, her bratty but sweet and lovable attitude, and captures your heart and never lets you go, ever, never, ever. Next one is Sakura. Our Sakura is a stylish idol with keen eye for design. She will invite you to a cute cafe date and always give her all for you. You cannot help but fall in love with her. Are you ready for her to become your favorite idol? And here we have, says, extremely hardworking, always gives her 100% wherever she goes. She wants you to fall in love with her, and she won't put down an easy fight. I was getting confused, but she won't put down an easy fight. Either charm you with her soft, mesmerizing voice or captivate you with her bright, bubbly personality. Always love the bubbly personalities. Always love it. Bluebell is the last one, I believe. The last one that I can see here. Are you ready for some wicked fun? The sweet tooth is fueled by sugar. In her next experiment, she will become your favorite idol. Did it work? And Bluebell is known for her boundless creativity. She loves planning interactive events and putting on a great show for her fans. Amazing. We need more of that in the community. She has been helping Floratelier with her artistic talent. In fact, many of the graphics you've seen were created by Bluebell. That's great. I'm glad that they have decided to create something new like this, and I'm glad that each of them is bringing their own unique spark to this. I really wish the best for them. Fuwamoco is a unit. They're a unit themselves. They are a part of hololive EN Advent. They are a twin VTuber basically unit, like I mentioned before. They are a part of hololive. They are the demon dogs, the Bao Baos, and they have something awesome that have popped up with Animate info saying the advertisement for hololive Productions Oni Kawaii-ization plan in Animate fair is currently being broadcast in the Shibuya Center Street. So it's called hololive Production Oni Kawaii-ization plan in Animate. And it is a part of a fair, I guess. Shibuya Center Street Hit Vision until 1/18. I may or may not be able to show that to you guys in person, depending on when I show up to that country. Let's take a look. Cute Bao Bao. Hey, very cool. Okinawa Kawaii Des Bao Bao. There we go. I'm just saying it funny that way just because I want to. And here is the bigger picture in the highest quality that I was able to find. Let's take a look. And that is their stuff. I don't think I have it muted. I think it's actually, yeah, that is the sound it has. Just has no sound. That is showing everything. That is the full thing there from, 1.8 to 2.3. Okay, so that's for everybody. But they're going to have it at Animate, the festival, for a specific place until the 18th, for Fuwamoco specifically. And it says here, we're on big vision screen in Shibuya Center Gal as part of the Okinawa Kawaii project going on Animate. Bow bow. Oh, so this one's only going to be to the 17th. All right, that's fine. I thought the whole thing was going to be the 17th, but it's going to be to the 3rd. So I'm going to try to take some pictures when I'm over there in Japan, because I will be in Japan shortly. Before the end of this month, I will be in Japan for a while now. So just want to give you guys a bit of a heads up on that one. And I'm just going to try to have my most fun there in a place that I've always desired to go. So I'll be, trying to show you different places when I'm there. Maybe you're going to see some videos of, IRL videos of me posting it on my YouTube. Don't be surprised if you see that. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is simple. I want it to be a positive space for people, a place where we let go of the ego, let go of the competition, let go of trying to hurt everyone else, and actually try to bring some positivity into this whole thing and raise up some smaller VTubers. Here we have Ronny, Sin, and I'm not even going to try to say the last one, Luzishi. I am sure that I really destroyed that one. I am sorry for that. We're going to take a look here. I'm Didi from Vinfernia, former spy and spy hunter transported into the modern day. And we're going to take a look at something that they did recently. Let's take a look here.
That means it's working.
This is Vermintide 2.
Holy shit, that's a lot. It's a lot of, rats, not gooners.
Oh dear.
Gooners aren't as anorexic as those rats.
A lot of gooners. Interesting. Well,
I'm just happy the guys up there didn't hear us. Or did
they? Who knows? Let's take a look at their YouTube side, which they also are doing multi-streaming on both sides. As we take a look at FFSDD here, with their look at various different ones that they put out here, videos of their VODs specifically, and their live streams that they started putting recently, I believe, as well. So some of these VODs are from way longer ago. They will, for things that maybe they haven't put on here or they haven't streamed on here directly, they'll put their VOD up there. So either way, you can catch them here at MFSDD. I will try to put that in the description as soon as possible. I do thank you for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.